Well, I've come to the general calm of the nursery ground here at the Utility Bowl with Michael Bracewell, Southern Brave off-spinner. Thanks for joining us, mate. First and foremost, preparation for a game of 100. Is it like I imagined, sort of a nerveless night biting the fingernails? How do you go about it all?
Yeah, it's interesting because we've obviously got the women's game here before, so you only get 45 minutes out on the field before the start of the game, so it's a little bit different to perhaps an international game and something you have to get your head around quickly, but it doesn't change a lot for me. I tend to go have a hit beforehand. Obviously, being an all-rounder, you have to try cover off a little bit of stuff, but yeah, once I get out into the middle, I'll try and get used to the conditions as quickly as I can. Here there's been a little bit of a wind, so trying to find which end is best for the spinner to bowl at, and yeah, look at the dimensions as well, and really narrow down what your role is going to be on that night.
So you mentioned the wind there. That used to be a huge thing for me. I'd always want the wind blowing across from the right-hander's leg side. Is that something you look for to help the drift?
Yeah, I think as off-spinners we probably aren't blessed with a ball that goes away from the right-hander. So anytime you get a little bit of a breeze, I'm used to bowling in Wellington, which is a bit more than
Very
just windy. A calm breeze. Yeah. So yeah, I think that certainly helps getting the ball to go away from the right-hander and perhaps getting them hitting across the line a little bit.
So when you speak there, that sounds like you're still looking to take wickets, not just stop the runs being conceded. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think there's different styles of off-spinners, and I certainly am one that likes to be aggressive and tries to bowl an aggressive ball. I think, yeah, depending on the wicket, that looks a little bit different. If it's offering a bit of assistance like it was the other night up at Trent Bridge, then you're really trying to beat the bat, whereas if it's a flat wicket, perhaps your best ball is slightly more defensive and just trying to get hit for one.
You may be able to see in the background people just crunching the ball. That's all the 100's about from a batting perspective. How intimidating is bowling in the power play for a finger spinner? Because I don't think I would have been too happy with it.
Yeah, I think it's something that it probably comes, it's like when a seamer gets on a green wicket, the pressure's on them to put it in the right area. So the way that I look at it is I'm expected to get hit. As you say, it's all about trying to score heaps of runs in the 100, so you're probably not expected to do that well, particularly as a finger spinner, so there's no real expectation on you. And if you put the ball where you want it to go, then yeah, hopefully you can deny a few runs.
Well, that's a great way of looking at it. You take the pressure off yourself. You say, look, I'm not expected to do much here. And you're still an international spin bowler, you're still a very good performer, but taking that pressure off helps you perform.
Yeah, I think you've got to try to find a way to frame it. If you're worried about only having two fielders out and all the shots that a batsman have now, you can sort of lose sight of what's right in front of you, which is what you can control, executing the ball that you're planning to bowl. So yeah, in the power play there's not a lot of bluffing. You've only got two fielders out, so you can't really set your leg side field and then bowl a slow wide one, because batsmen are so good at putting bad balls away these days.
And I know these days there's a lot of prep on individual batsmen, so is your field already set for each individual batsman before you get to the middle, or is there a bit of gut instinct coming into it for you?
I like to have a little bit of gut instinct there. I think you can do all the planning that you want, but once you get out to the middle, you have a feel of what's working on that particular day. Then perhaps you have the idea of where a batsman's looking to score and where they're strongest, but you also have to be flexible with that, because it could really suit the wicket, could really suit the way that they're trying to play, and you're just banging your head against a brick wall trying to stick with those plans that you came up with a couple of days beforehand.
Are you like me? Did you used to look at the opposition and think, I want to bowl at him, I'm not too keen on him, I want to bowl at him, and then find a way at bowling at the guys who you prefer? Yeah,
I think you have a lot of faith in your captain to bring you on at the right time. And I guess sometimes you're sort of looking down at your feet when the captain's trying to get your attention. Yeah. But yeah, James Vince has been amazing this tournament. I think he's got a real feel for guys very quickly. Obviously, in franchise cricket, you come in a couple of days beforehand and the captain's got to know a little bit about you beforehand and know what your strengths are. But yeah, he's been amazing, and yeah, I feel like I've bowled at the right times this tournament so far, so long may that continue.
And you've got Danny Briggs at the other end, so bowling in partnership, that must be good for you too.
Yeah, Briggsy and Colsey as well. Yeah, they've both been amazing, and as a spin trio, we haven't all played every game, but we certainly talk a lot about the game, and yeah, learning from the English spinners about what works well in these conditions has certainly been beneficial.
Well, just quickly show me the grip that you use, because I know you've got strong hands. I've seen that before.
I've got quite big hands, so I really try and split this index finger as far across the ball as I can, and really try rip down on the ball.
And you use this second knuckle on.
Yeah, you can sort of see here where the calluses have formed, that where I'm really trying to spin that ball off. So yeah, you don't really think about that too much when you're out in the middle. It's probably a couple of days beforehand trying to get it right, feeling right in your hands.
Well, that's perfect. Do you mind bowling a couple for us, see how it's coming out?
Perfect, sounds good.
First ball of the day. You'd take that, wouldn't you? Dip, turn and bounce.
Maybe we need to bring the game out here.
Oh my days, that was amazing. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop you right there, because if you bowl like that out there, you're going to go well. But straight away you saw the dip, up and out of the hand, dip in, turn in. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's my most aggressive ball. So if I'm allowed to bowl that for 20 balls, I'll be a pretty happy man.
Mate, if you go like that tonight, you're going to do really well. Good luck.
Thanks so much, Swanny. Cheers.